Hello YouTube, welcome back to Junk Keep Garage. Getting back where we left off on the other day about making an intake for the motorcycle motor. That's going to go in a little jet boat project. Here, that's the finished product. Like I said, I cut this flange out, took a gasket like this, took the work and put on burn table, scanned it. I got a little off, but it'll work for what we're doing. Like I said, a couple of exhaust nipples, like this from O'Reilly's. Crude angles, it looks like what. But it'd be good enough to see if we can make it work. Anyway, y'all gonna be right along with me to see if it works, because I hadn't tried it yet. So here we go. Get down to here where y'all can see a little better. Let me get this paper towel out of the intake bore. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, at least I put something in there to keep metal shavings and whatnot from getting in there. A pair of pliers for that. There we go. Right here. There we go. I figured the only things that are going to cause me any problems are these rubber boots, because they are as hard as a rock, and I don't know if they're going to clamp real good on these pipes. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. Put these in here. Well, maybe. A little tap. That's down in there. I think it's gonna be in there as good as it gets. Yeah, it's seated as good as it's gonna get. And I probably warped these up a little bit, getting carried away welding, but it is what it is. I'd probably be better off or getting some little silicone boots that are a little bit more flexible, and I believe they'll seal better. Get over here and tighten this one up. Alright, there's that. Now, a gasket. And no, they don't match up real well, but it is what it is. See, and I think this one. Oh, well, that ain't gotta be perfect. That ain't near perfect, but let me see. Yeah. See, the second plate is I should have used the second plate to weld my tubes to, but the first one, I got it off when I was scanning it. The second one come out a lot better, but it is what it is. As long as the throttle blades don't bind up, that's all we're looking for. And it don't appear they do. Now, put it all on here and get it tightened up. There, and there. nut. Like I said, this carburetor come off Flea Bay. It's a cheap knockoff version of a 500 Holley 2-barrel. Got it for $89. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Time to one more little nut. I had 4 of them, but I lost one of them. So anyway, if it works, it works. Because, like I said, to replace the 2 carburetors is gonna be a little over $400, and I'm probably $100 into this little project right here. So, plus I want to try something different. Okay. Real easy. All right. Little wrench. Little ratchet. All right, now. Little ratchet. Here we go. Get this good and snug, not go overkill with them. All right. Now, okay, we are at the point of needing gas. So, little squirt bottle right here. Yeah, I've got to get this shop cleaned up. Yeah. Whoa, I think that's plenty. Old lady will be happy about that. Come in smelling like gas. All right, let me see. Let me grab my power cable. Anybody else get to working on a project and the shop just gets scattered? I mean, everything all over the place. I got a bad habit about that. Get to working on a project and just start slinging stuff all over the place. But here we go. Open it here. I'll be damned, the accelerator pump works. Alright. I can't believe after gutting this wiring, you'll see the little lights still work. That's hard to believe. I believe there's some more of this wiring I can gut that I don't need. Let's see if this still works. Uh-oh, still works. Huh. That tells me that the carburetor's a little off. Anyway, folks, as you see, it does run. Needs some tuning. I might have a vacuum leak. Anyway, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to mess with it for a little while. Try to figure out some more. I'll figure it out off camera. And I'll get back to y'all and let y'all know what's going on. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching.